Hello students, today we'll be dealing with session number 54, graph generation. So we are going to see meaning, advantages, graphic presentation rules, graphs of frequency distribution of a histogram, frequency polygon, frequency curve and ogives. So the learning objectives of these sessions are to study the graphic presentation, studying the general rules of construction of a graph, studying the histogram, frequency polygon, frequency curve, and ogive curves. We are going to study these things, okay? So, graphs. What are the graphs? Meaning. So, a graph is a visual form of presentation. Graph, it is drawn on a special type of paper known as graph paper. The horizontal line is called x-axis and the vertical line intersecting it is called y-axis. And these are perpendicular to each other, and a point of their meeting is called as origin, or we can call it as a point of interaction. Okay, so the advantages of graphs are it provides an attractive and impressive view and simplifies complexity of data, provides an easy comparison of two or more phenomena, and it shows any trend that may be present and the direction in which the trend may change. So this is very important thing. uh, a graph presentation and its rules. So this statistical data gives a pictorial effect. Graph presentation gives graph offers a visual presentation of the results. So uh, these are some general rules which has to be followed. The graph must have a table. It should also has a suitable scale. The values of the independent variable are scaled on the x-axis and of dependent variable on the y-axis. Index should be given to show the scale and meaning of different curves. Graphs of frequency distribution commonly used are histogram, frequency polygon, frequency curve, origins, or cumulative frequency. So histogram, you can see here the histogram. It's the picture is given. It's a method for presenting frequency distribution of continuous series. In this, the magnitude of a class interval is plotted along the horizontal axis and the frequency on the vertical axis. Each class has lower and upper values. This gives us two equal vertical lines representing the frequency. Upper ends of the line are joined together. This gives rectangles of higher heights. This is an illustration example. You can go through this one. So next we'll come to frequency polygon. It's a simple method of smoothing the histogram, and how it's done is by drawing a frequency polygon. This is done by connecting the midpoints of the top of each adjacent rectangle by straight lines. The modes can easily be found out by this method. Oh, this is the important aspect in this. Now next we come to frequency curve. A frequency curve is drawn by smoothing the frequency polygon. Okay, in this sharp turns are avoided. So note that the turns must be smooth. Okay, not sharp things. Sharp turns are not avoided. Are avoided. Yeah, they are avoided to uh, to erase the errors. It is smooth further so as to minimize sudden changes. Results in a continuous smooth curve known as frequency or continuous smooth frequency curve. It should begin and end at the baseline. Here's an illustration. Ogives or cumulative frequency curves. Ogives, they are when cumulative frequencies are plotted on a graph, then the frequency obtained is called ogive or cumulative frequency curve. Ogive determines median, quartiles, percentiles, etc. The class limit are shown along x-axis and the cumulative frequencies along y-axis. In drawing an ogive, the cumulative frequency is plotted at upper limit of the class interval. The successive points are later joined together to get an ogive. Here you can see the picture of an ogive. So we'll sum this thing by saying that histogram frequency, frequency polygon, frequency curve, and ogive curve are understood from this session. Thank you.